In a small, quiet village, surrounded by tall trees and cool green hills, there lived a little girl named Lucy. She was kind, gentle, and full of dreams, but she often felt lonely. Her father had travelled far away to find work, and her mother worked from sunrise till night. When the world went quiet, Lucy always sat under the big mango tree beside her hut, looking up at the moon. It was the only thing that made her feel safe. Sometimes she whispered, "Hello, beautiful moon, I wish you could hear me." The moon would shine brighter, as if smiling down. So every night Lucy talked to it about her day, her hopes, her fears. The moon became her silent friend. The first light. One cold night, the wind was calm. The moon hung low and large in the sky, shining like silver. Lucy looked up and whispered, "Moon, if you can hear me, please make life better for me and my mother. I just want to see her smile again." The air suddenly felt still. The crickets stopped singing. Then a soft, silver light fell from the moon and touched the ground before her. Out of the light stepped a tiny, glowing figure, a moon spirit. "Lucy," it said gently, "the moon has heard you, but wishes are not only for asking, they are for proving your heart." Lucy's eyes widened. "Proving my heart? How?" "3 times, the spirit whispered. "You will be tested. If you pass, your wish shall come true." And then the spirit disappeared, leaving Lucy under the calm, glowing moon. She placed her hand on her chest and said softly, "I will do my best." The first test, the hungry stranger. The next evening, Lucy sat under the mango tree again. She couldn't stop thinking about the moon's message. What kind of test could it be? Just then, she saw an old woman walking slowly down the dusty road. The woman's clothes were torn, and her face looked tired. "Child," the woman said softly, "I haven't eaten all day. Can you share something with me?" Lucy thought of the small food her mother had kept. Just one piece of bread and a little soup. If she gave it away, she would go hungry. She looked up at the moon. It glowed brighter, as if waiting for her choice. Lucy took a deep breath and said, "Please wait here, ma'am." She ran home, took the only bread and soup, and gave them to the woman. "You need this more than I do," she said kindly. The woman smiled. "Bless you, little one. Not many give when they have little." Lucy turned to go, but when she looked back, the woman had vanished and tiny silver sparkles floated in the air. She gasped. That was the moon's first test. When she got home, her food basket, once empty, was now full again. The moon had replaced what she gave away. That night, she whispered to the sky, "Thank you, moon. I'll always be kind." The second test, the lost silver coin. A few nights later, while walking near the well, Lucy saw something shiny on the ground. She bent down and found a silver coin, glowing faintly under the moonlight. She had never seen such a beautiful coin. "If I keep it," she thought, "I can buy food for many days." But her heart whispered, "What if it belongs to someone who truly needs it?" She looked up at the moon and said, "Please guide me." Moments later, she heard an old man's voice calling softly, "My coin! I lost my silver coin." Lucy ran to him and held out her hand. "Sir, is this yours?" The man's eyes filled with tears. "Yes, my child. That coin was all I had to buy medicine for my wife." Lucy smiled and placed it in his hand. "Here, sir, I found it near the well." The man blessed her and walked away slowly. Then a warm light surrounded Lucy. A whisper floated through the wind. "You have passed the second test. Kindness opens doors, but honesty keeps them shining." Lucy smiled up at the moon. "I'll always tell the truth," she said softly. The final test, the fading moonlight. One night, the moon looked pale and weak, like it was sick. Lucy grew worried. "Moon, what's happening to you?" The silver spirit appeared again, its glow dimmer. "Lucy," it said, "the moon is fading because people are forgetting kindness. To restore its light, you must give up something you love most." Lucy's heart sank. The thing she loved most was her white dove, Snowy. It had been her best friend since her father left. She looked at Snowy's cage and whispered, "If I let you go, I'll be lonely again." Tears filled her eyes, but she remembered the spirit's words. She opened the cage and lifted Snowy gently. "Fly free, my friend," she whispered. "You belong to the light." Snowy flew up into the dark sky, glowing brighter with every flap of its wings. The moment it reached the moon, the whole sky burst into light. The moon shone brighter than ever, silver and strong. The spirit appeared once more and said, "You have passed the final test. You gave not for reward, but for love. The moon will forever listen to your heart." It touched Lucy's forehead and vanished into the night. Lucy stood smiling under the glowing sky, tears shining like stars. The wish that came true. The next morning, Lucy woke up to birds singing. Her little garden was green again, filled with flowers and fruits. Her family's baskets were full of food and silver coins. Then she heard a familiar sound. Coo, coo! She looked up and saw Snowy, her dove, shining white and silver, perched on the mango tree. Snowy, she cried joyfully. The dove flew down, resting on her shoulder like before. Then she heard the spirit's soft voice from above. Your heart is pure, Lucy. Your wish is granted. Lucy smiled. Her mother came out, amazed at the blessings around them. Lucy, where did all this come from? Lucy pointed to the sky. From a friend who listens when we speak with love. That night, the moon glowed brighter than ever, lighting up the whole village. People said they could see a little silver dove flying near it, a sign that the moon still remembered the girl who spoke, and it obeyed. Moral of the story, be kind when no one is watching. Be honest even when it's hard. Give with love, not for reward. When your heart is pure, even the universe listens. Because kindness, spoken with truth, echoes to the heavens.